Hello, it's Holly again, and I'm so excited because today I get to step inside an £11.5 million house in trendy stjohnswood in London. Just behind me is Villa Majestic. We're on Springfield Road, just a stone's throw from the Abbey Road studios where the Beatles famously recorded. And Fine & Country, who have invited me here today, have warned me that the basement is not to be missed. So let's go inside. The space in this room is huge, and I don't just mean in terms of floor space either. These ceilings are super high, must be maybe 8 or 9 foot, and of course that means that there's plenty of room for these really tall windows here, letting in loads of natural light, and there's even a skylight above the kitchen as well. Now, when we were outside, you might have noticed this curved wall here, and the cylindrical design originally, I thought when I turned up this morning, housed a spiral staircase, but actually it's just a beautiful design that's creating these really characterful nooks everywhere, and I'm hoping it continues upstairs. Now don't worry, that isn't the only dining space here, although that would be quite adequate for me. There is another dining area, which we'll check out in a moment. There's also more seating areas, so although there's a lovely little space here for family living, you wouldn't necessarily do all of your living and entertaining in here. Now coming over to the kitchen, it's as high specification as you would imagine. There's meal appliances, gagging out as well, but what I really love is this little injection of colour here. I love that the owners have clearly wanted to put some personality in this room. I see a lot of grey kitchens, a lot of all white kitchens as well, so this is really refreshing. Something you might find unusual about this room is this seemingly unassuming door behind me. It's not a pantry, it is actually an additional little tiny kitchen. The owners call this the separate chef's kitchen, and I'm not sure if you could prepare very much in here, definitely not a 3-course meal, but if you were hosting a party and you had a bartender or a private chef, they could hide away in here making canapes or cocktails, and that just sounds perfect to me. Now, this main reception room would be my hub of the home. I love that we've obviously got these tall ceilings again and the beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, which are actually doors as well. And I know that all through the summer, I would just fling them open and have that seamless indoor to outdoor feel. Now, I did mention that there is another dining space, and it is at the other side of this room. But if it was me, I would transform the kitchen to have a super long dining table instead of the breakfast table and the seating area. And then this room would be purely for sitting and relaxing. We'd have the TV space down this area, just like it is at the moment. And then on the other end, I would create a library and relaxation zone. So there is also a study just off this room, but we'll check that out later and you'll find out why when we do go in there. We've just come out of a beautiful, glorious heat wave in the UK, but sod's law, it's grey and rainy in London today, but that's not going to stop me from exploring the garden. Let's go. When I first heard about this property and all of the internal living space on offer, I thought it must be at the expense of the garden, being right in the thick of the city, but I can tell you that this garden is huge. There's spaces for entertaining, even a barbecue over there, a lawn area for children or pets or both. There's even a landscaped pond as well. Now, the owners have clearly been very attentive about this garden area because it feels like a little green oasis away from the hustle and bustle of the street. Located just off the famous Abbey Road, Villa Majestic is perfectly placed for all the convenience that North London has to offer, while also maintaining a sense of privacy on this prestigious address. The area is described as affluent, quiet and family friendly. However, it is also home to celebrities and dignitaries, making stjohnswood one of the most expensive neighbourhoods to live in London. Situated in the city of Westminster, in sporting terms, the area is best known for Lord's Cricket Ground, an historic venue regularly hosting international Test cricket. Villa Majestic is located just over a mile from Primrose Hill, a hilltop park with spectacular views of the city, and the picturesque Regent's Park is also nearby. South Hampstead and Swiss Cottage are each around a 15-minute stroll away, offering transport links in the form of overground and underground tubes, reaching central London in just over 20 minutes. So here we are in that study I was talking about. I love that we've got that cylindrical curved design again in the doors, but then we get in here and it's almost like a conservatory or a garden room, a real extension of the outside space. And I can definitely picture myself working from home here, although I might be a bit distracted because the real surprise of this property is just behind us down these stairs. So here we are on the lower ground level where we've found a spectacular entertaining space. There's even a workout area with full mirrored walls, a bar space for entertaining and for parties, and this neon sign I need in my house, by the way, and even a cinema area with a huge comfy sofa and a projector up above as well. But that can all be topped. There is a huge surprise waiting for us just behind this door. Can you believe that there is a huge heated hammam-style swimming pool in this basement underground in the centre of London? I certainly can't. This is the height of luxury. It's really special. I feel like I'm in a luxury spa retreat in a 5-star hotel because not only is there a swimming pool, there is also a sauna, a steam room and changing rooms just around this corner. So just as I was leaving the complex, I did notice another seating area, and I'm being very careful not to fall in the pool here. But just in the corner, we've got this gorgeous curved seating space, which follows the design of that cylindrical kind of tower upstairs that I didn't think would continue in the basement. But I'm so glad that it does. This is really beautiful. But this house does have 4 floors, so we've got lots more to discover. So let's head upstairs. This family home has 6 bedrooms, 3 on this floor and 3 on the floor above, and every single bedroom has an ensuite, which I think is a must for modern family life. Let's choose one of the bedrooms on this floor to discover first. I think I want to go and find that curved bay window again, so let's head this way. Now, this is my kind of bedroom. I really love the design in here. There's lots of floor space, plenty of room for this huge comfy bed, and I love this large headboard as well. But I particularly love this bay window here. Following on the curved design that we saw in the kitchen and the swimming pool, it presents this lovely little nook to enjoy the evening sunset or, and you know I'm going to say it, that morning coffee. So like I said on the landing, all of the bedrooms have en suites, and this one has a lovely bathroom, but it's really special because there is also a large dressing room. Let's go and check that out. This principal suite has been designed to take full advantage of all of the space on offer in this room. So on this side, we've got the bedroom, which again feels like a hotel suite with a really large bed, lots of storage, and even a built-in dressing area, vanity unit, perfect for doing your makeup in the morning. But it's all interconnected, so if we follow it around here, there is a walk-in wardrobe, and this is huge, and for me this is a true walk-in wardrobe because you wouldn't just store your clothes in here, you really would get ready for the day in here with the seating and the full mirrors as well. It's perfect for me, but the real star of the show has got to be the ensuite. The twin vanity sinks in this bathroom I just love. I think that this matte black marbling really complements the all white in this room. Plus I really like these individual mirrors. They help to kind of not lose any of that natural light coming through the windows as well. And this Victoria and Albert freestanding bath really reminds me of one that we saw in a tour we did in Cobham not long ago. And just like in that bathroom, I would certainly lose hours in here. There is also a WC and a rainfall shower just behind this wall, but let's go upstairs and check out the final floor. Like I said, there's another 3 bedrooms up here. 2 of them though do share an ensuite, but the other one has got a guest bathroom. This would probably be your kind of guest floor where you'd have people over to stay. But before we go in any bedrooms, I've completely fallen for this swing chair up here. You might have noticed that there's a similar one in the basement, but this would be my designated reading spot. I should probably check out the bedrooms now, let's go. So this is the last bedroom of the tour that I want to show you, and I love that we're 2 floors up and we still haven't lost that beautiful ceiling height. And then these huge windows as well help to make this room feel nice and bright and even bigger than it already is. And if I just look out the windows, I can actually see down to Springfield Road below. And I know that this building, unlike many on the street, actually isn't listed. So I wonder if you can turn these windows into doors and create a little roof terrace to see down below. I think that would just top this home off beautifully. So this bedroom is connected to an ensuite, but like I said, there's another room the other side which is also connected, but we'll have a look at that together. So this is the last ensuite in this home, and I'm instantly drawn to these tiles. I love that they kind of contrast with the green wallpaper in the bedroom. Very maximalist design in here. There's also a freestanding bath, again, loads of floor space, plus it's interconnected to what is currently configured as a huge walk-in wardrobe. So that is the end of the tour. We've explored all of the rooms, but there is no way that I'm leaving this property without one more look at that swimming pool complex downstairs. Thank you for joining me here in St John's Wood today. It's not often that you come across an entire spa complex in the basement in the centre of London. I've really enjoyed today, and if you have as well, please like the video, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the Fine & Country YouTube channel so I can see you next time.